Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is one of the best animated movies of the 2020s. It has received critical acclaim for both its story and stellar art style. In fact, some folks have even gone as far as to say that every frame of the movie is good enough to be hung up on a wall. My name is George General, and I'll be putting this theory to the test. I'm going to turn this blank canvas into a replica of this shot from the movie of Miles Morales, and see whether the art style is really as astounding as people say it is. I chose this frame because it looks brilliant. I mean, look at Miles. He looks so carefree yet so composed at the same time. Like, bro, I see the fit. Anyhow, first I needed supplies. I grabbed my canvas, my brushes, and my painted palette, and began work on the background. Only problem is, it sucked hard. Like, what the hell is this? No matter what I tried, it just didn't look like how I wanted it to. This made me feel incredibly demotivated, and I in fact put off the project for nearly 3 months. Until one boring Tuesday, I picked up a new set of paints for a burst of inspiration, and also I desperately needed white paint, and decided I was going to make this work.
So, this is how it looks so far, and yeah, overall I'm not really too pleased with the way it's looking. I don't really like the colors or just the overall composition. Just kind of sucks in my opinion. It doesn't look like the original screenshot, so I'm gonna try and do a little bit of an overlay. Just gonna see what happens, see what goes. Got the little thing on a display here, and yeah, let's just see what happens.
To improve upon the background, I decided to put a slight gradient of red above it. I used watercolors to apply this thin layer of paint, and I just kind of spread it around until I was kind of satisfied. Now we move on to the buildings. At this point, I decided I shouldn't restrict myself by deciding to make a one-on-one copy of the original screen grab. Instead, I wanted to put my own spin on it. I decided to make the buildings a little bit hazy, mainly to hide my amateur painting skills, but also because it was the only way I knew on how to make a background look good. In the end, I ended up with this. I was a bit more satisfied with this than before, and I started to actually feel more motivated. At last it was time for the foreground. I wanted to nail the proportions. Only issue was, I'm not good at copying stuff from Instead, I decided to utilize a cheat code I bought alongside my new paints, carbon paper. Put it simple, I placed a sheet of paper over an iPad and traced the outline of Miles' body. Then, I placed a sheet of carbon paper over the canvas, and then over that I placed a sheet of paper with the outline. Then, I lightly traced over that again and lifted to reveal the outline etched onto my canvas. Actually, it took 2 attempts because originally the carbon paper was flipped the wrong way around, but let's not dwell on that. All I needed to do now was paint Miles. Using black, red, white, and blue highlights, I managed to cook up something I was actually kind of proud of.
I may have done a little extra work than I was meaning to, but this is what I got so far. Apologies for the terrible lighting, but you know, the spider logo is a little shuz. It's a little shuz. This is what happens when you can't swear. You have to make up euphemisms, but overall I'm kind of pleased with it. I mean, I'll take a good picture when I'm done with it, but I mean, it's alright. Kinda, not really. I kinda hate it, but hey, what can you do? I'm nearly done.
It took a few coats, and it took a while for his spider emblem on his chest to stick. But after some highlights and shading, and some hazy fingers because I suck at painting at them, I was finally done! I signed it, kissed it in a way that would give Ensel's envy, and hung it on my wall, after breaking a few nails. While I am only mildly impressed with my art, my mother, brother, and a couple of friends seem to agree that it didn't look half bad. And hey, maybe you agree with them. I mean, I went through the effort of making this video, so if you're here, you must have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, you know the drill. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if I should do more of these kinds of videos. I'm open to suggestions. But that's all for today. My name is George, and I'll see you guys in the next one.